Hi Daniel, this is Jasmine from Sprout SEO Solutions, and I just wanted to shoot you this quick video to talk about how you can get more traffic to your websites and in turn get some more customers. So let's get right into it. I have your website pulled up right here, and it's a beautiful website. First off, just want to let you know that I love the imagery. We have all of these services pages, which is really good, and such nice graphics. So this is really amazing. The only thing that I would say, what I want to point out, is that we don't have quite enough content on this homepage. And I say that because we know that Google likes to see roughly 1,500 words of content per page. Now, this is because Google has what are called crawlers. And what those crawlers do is they go through the pages on your website and read the content. And they use that content to better understand what your website's about, so they can understand things like what services you offer, where you offer them, etc. And now, all of this is done by putting the appropriate keywords on your website. So you need those keywords in your content. So what is a keyword? Well, think about what someone might search if they're looking for someone who does flooring, right? So, for example, you work in Palatine, Illinois, and someone who might be looking for your services might search something like hardwood floor installation Palatine, hardwood floor repair Palatine, best hardwood flooring installers in Palatine, etc. All of those are really good examples of keywords. And the more of those you have on your homepage and throughout your website in general, the more Google is going to understand what it is that you offer and put you up higher on that first page of Google. So I have pulled up here a Google search for a keyword that I feel like might be relevant to your website. So I went ahead and searched hardwood floor repair Palatine, Illinois. And then we're going to scroll past these first results because these are ads, which means people are paying to be in that position. And the first thing I want to point out is this area here. Now, this is called the Google Map Pack. And this is a really good place to be because since it shows up near the top of Google right after those ads, people are a lot more likely to click on any of the businesses that show up in this Google Map Pack. So I want to offer you just a few quick tips and tricks to get your business listed here in the top 3. The first thing to note is that you need to have a Google My Business profile, which is what these are. So once you create that, you are already on your way to ranking. Now it's important that when you create your profile that you fill it out appropriately. And by that I mean you are filling out the bio section with at least 750 words, and hopefully some of those words should be keywords like we just talked about. And it's also important to make sure that you have pictures and that you post. Secondly, it's really important to make sure that you have good reviews. So the more good reviews that you have, the more Google understands that your business is trustworthy and understands that people value your business, and the more likely Google is to push your business up to the top of this map pack. Now, what a lot of business owners don't realize is that while it's important to get good reviews, it's also important to respond to them. So make sure you're responding to any reviews that you get. Lastly, to be up in the top 3 of this map pack, you need to have citations. Now, citations are just anywhere on the web that your business information is listed. So information like your business name, your address, phone number, all that good stuff. And most of these are going to come from online directories. So places such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie's List, things like that. The more of those that you're listed in and the more citations that you have, the more Google understands your website and your business and understands when it should be showing it here on the search results page to customers. I want to scroll past the Google Map Pack, and right underneath it is where we get into what are called organic search results. And this, along with the Map Pack, is really where we want your website to be popping up. So for this search, hardwood floor repair Palatine, Illinois, the first result that comes up is this Mario Hardwood Flooring Incorporated, so we are going to consider them your top competitor for this keyword. went ahead and pulled up that website, and you'll see that this page that is coming up on that first result isn't even the home page, it's actually a locations page. So this is a location page specific to Palatine, Illinois, which means that this particular person offers services in multiple areas. But as we scroll through this website, or this web page, we'll see that they have lots of content, right? So we have lots of content, which means lots of keywords, which is likely why they're ranking so high. Now, I want to show you this paid tool that I use called Ahrefs. It is a search engine optimization tool that I throw websites into just to analyze them and see how they're doing. I went ahead and threw your competitor in here, and the first thing I really want you to pay attention to is this DR and UR score. Now, DR is just a measure of how strong Google thinks a website is, and UR is a measure of how much Google trusts that website. So ideally we see these scores in the 30s, so your competitor scores are a little bit low, but not too bad. And both of these scores are influenced by backlinks. So backlinks are links anywhere out on the wild web, where there's a link coming from a completely separate website that links back to your website. Now, the more good quality backlinks that a website has, the higher these scores will be, and the higher these scores are, the more likely you are to be ranking at the top of that page on Google. Now, I went ahead and threw your website in here as well, and we can see that your DR and your UR scores are on the low side, and they're lower than that competitor. But that's just because you don't have a lot of backlinks, and as we can see here, you're only ranking for one keyword. If we take a look, that keyword is hardwood floor installation Palatine, Illinois, which is really good, but you're in position 42, which means you're not even on the first page of Google, so you're not going to be showing up on that search. The good news is, your competitor scores aren't that high, and your competitor's only ranking for 6 keywords. So if you go ahead and take those notes that we talked about before and add more content onto your web pages with those relevant keywords, and if you go ahead and get some more backlinks so that you can beat out those 3 backlinks that your competitor has, then you'll be well on your way to ranking higher on that first page of Google and getting more clicks, which means more customers. I hope that you found this video to be educational and informative. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And if you could please drop me just a line of feedback, let me know what you liked about this video, what you didn't. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.